The highly anticipated Super Mario Bros. Movie has finally arrived in theaters and completely stomped out the competition. Movies and other audiovisual adaptations of video games have had a strange history. While there have been some successes like the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raiders, the 1995 Mortal Kombat, and the Mila Jovovich Resident Evil series, they were moderate hits at best and had a mixed to downright negative reception by critics and fans of the original works, even if they gained a cult following in time and are now fondly remembered. And when they were bad, they were very bad.
Too bad you will die.
Curiously enough, the very first attempt 30 years ago of adapting a video game to film was, almost to the date, a live-action Super Mario Bros. Movie starring the late Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo. It's one of the most notorious flops in movie history and gave way to the so-called video game movie curse, where it was deemed that a movie based on a video game would never be truly successful. This was also helped by the fact that, especially during this time, video games were becoming more realistic and violent.
Leaves out the blood and decapitation, but as you will see, it is still a violent game.
Spurring a moral panic and the question of whether they even had artistic merit. How times have changed.
Here we go. Room to open it up.
Recent hits like Sonic the Hedgehog, Detective Pikachu, and Uncharted have shown a significant public interest in the genre and managed a better critical reception than their previously released peers. But it was on TV that things took off. The overwhelmingly positive reception that shows like Cyberpunk Edgerunners, Castlevania, Arcane, and especially HBO's The Last of Us got from critics and the public has finally cemented video games adaptations' popularity, with adaptations of games like Fallout, God of War, and Horizon Zero Dawn in the pipeline. Movies, however, still need their colossal video game success. Enter the Super Mario Bros. Movie, a star-studded animated adaptation of Nintendo's iconic game series by Illumination Entertainment of Despicable Me and Secret Life of Pets fame. Released on April 5th to take full advantage of the Easter holiday, it broke several box office records, such as the biggest video game opening, the biggest 5-day opening of all time, the biggest Easter opening, second biggest debut for an animated movie both domestically and internationally, and the biggest opening of the year so far. When all was said and done, it registered a $204.6 million gross over the 5-day holiday, with $146.4 million from the weekend alone, plus $171 million from over 70 markets, adding up to a $375.6 million worldwide total. And then it went on to add a staggering $20 million domestically on Monday, as well as catapulting the old Super Mario movie to #1 on Amazon DVD sales. It speaks to the strength and age overlap of the Mario brand that it managed such a strong start, despite lukewarm reviews from critics. It might be utterly critic-proof as the reception by the public has been universally positive. As the public seems exhausted from superheroes and comic book movies, could the next trend be video game movies?
Donkey Kong.